Alright, guys. Let's talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro that just got announced. Here's the thing. I love the PlayStation. I love the PlayStation 2. One of my favorite consoles of all time. Grew up with it. Skip PS3. I didn't really have a PS3. Had a 360. But the PS4 I loved. I love the PS4. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of games for it. But this generation, I'm sorry. It's like a weird. It was a weird start. It's This generation of gaming is weird because we're having a lot of mistakes, especially this one. This is like the biggest mistake, but I'll get into it. It's like, what are we doing? Like, literally, what are we doing? Okay, no, let's start talking about this. So they announced the PS5 Pro today on their live stream. I didn't watch it because I was at work. But I'm sorry. What's the point? Literally, what's the point of owning a PS5 Pro? Like, that's what ticks me off a little bit. And what really ticks me off, I hate when Sony said that, oh, we're in the midlife cycle of the PS5. I'm sorry, but it doesn't really feel that way. It feels like we just got this console. And what ticks me off so bad, we barely have any games that use the full extent of the PS5. And I'm being truly honest with this because we only got like 3 or 4 games that uses the full extent of the 5 version. Like, for instance, like Astrobot that just came out. Beautiful game. I enjoy playing that game. I think it's one of the best platforming games of all time. And then we got Marvel Spider-Man, which uses the full extent of the PS5, and then we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And that's mainly it. We don't have the other games that came out, like, God of War Ragnarok or Gran Turismo 7 or Hogwarts Legacy. I won't say they were really PS5 games because they had a PS4 version that came out, and they're really, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're really not using the full extent of the PS5, and I'm being dead ass. And now they're announcing a Pro. Like, come on, dude, really? There's no point. There's literally no point. Yeah, it makes your game much better, but what's the fucking point? Because I'm gonna give you facts right now, because in 2020, when the console first released, no one couldn't even afford it. No one couldn't find it in stores. No one can even pre-order it because the pre-orders were so shit, and scalpers were just taking all of it off the market like it's nothing. And then in 2021 and a little bit of half of 2022, no one still couldn't even get it. And now, like right now, people can afford one now because they're easy to find in stores now. But now you're announcing a Pro now? Like, come on, dude. Really? Like, as much as I love PlayStation, but I'm sorry, this is like their most stupidest thing they ever had to do. And, oh my god, don't even get me started. Hold up. Like, first of all, it doesn't have a disc drive. Which, I think it's separate, which you have to buy it separately, which that's easy to make it worse because I already have, like, physical media stuff over here. Like, really? So I gotta buy that separate just on top of this? And let me talk about the pricing. Oh, hell no, bro. $700 fucking dollars. Are you serious? And what makes it worse, even Japan is like $800. What happened? What happened? Bro, this tweet right here, like this guy's tweet, I'm looking at his tweet. He does a good comparison because how the fuck did we went from $399 back in 2016 to $700 fucking dollars? What the fuck are they doing, dude? Are you guys insane? Like, come on, dude. Like, there's no way people can really afford that because it's like almost half the reality, almost half of their paycheck. Like, literally. Like, what the fuck, guys? I'm sorry, but Sony, you kind of fucked up right here, because I won't even. I like most of the comment sections. Like, hold up, bro. Some of them are just laughing out loud for this, and people really can't, or literally are not gonna buy this. What's the point? There's no point of buying this console. And for me, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. $700? No. I'm sticking with the basic PS5 because it still runs good. And there's no point of this. Yeah, like again, it makes games much better to play on. But I'd rather stick with this than wasting $700 for just a little improvements. Like, this is, and what makes it even worse is that last night was even worse, is that they raised up the prices on the controllers. Like, dude, I swear, bro, if anyone's even pre-ordered, like, if one of y'all even pre-ordered this on September 26th, I'm sorry, y'all are a bunch of dumbasses for fucking pre-ordering this shit. Like, who the fuck wants to fucking waste $700 for a console you already have and still runs good? And again, I'm not calling this a midlife fucking thing for the PS5. I'm just saying we still have it early because, again, we barely have any games for the system. And most of the games are either remasters or still support the PS4. Dude, this just sucks. It really does suck. Like, I was about to praise them for like doing a good job on Astrobot, but now they just fucking soiled it right here. Like, literally, they just soiled it. Dude, this is the worst time to be a PlayStation fanboy. Literally. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying this. This is the worst decision that Sony made, especially $700 fucking dollars. Yeah, nah. I'm sticking to the base PS4. I mean 5. I'm sticking to that. You know what? Fuck it. I'll stick with the fucking basic PS4 Pro because they just bite themselves in the ass on this.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!